This is the stuff. Today, check it, check it, check it,
well, that's this
check it.
week's,
A little bit of reggae there for the masses. See,
Turn it up, Len. Turn it up, Len. That's this week's prize. Postcards only, please. Our address, of course, as usual. Somebody just looked at me over there, said we're 14 minutes over. Our address, of course, as usual, is OTT, Central House,
Broad Street. Hang on, yes, Street.
It's taking us a long time to get used to this address, but it doesn't really matter. Central House, Broad Street, Birmingham, B1 2JB.
Knockers on that!
OTT, Central House, what was that? OTT, Central House, Broad Street, Birmingham, B1 2JP. But now will you please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Alexei Sayle.
Thank you very much. Have you seen the state of this place? It's like school dinners at a public school, you know. I'm going to be Home Secretary, yeah. I'm going to be Willie Whitelaw, the human tortoise. Woo! Riots! Woo! Back to sleep, yeah. But, I don't know if you know this, but I actually work for a commercial radio station in London. It's called Capital Radio, and I don't know if you've ever heard of Capital Radio's favourite charity. It's called Help a London Child, Kill a Social Worker. It's a very good cause, I think you'll agree. I think they're wonderful commercial radio stations. You know, like they have 9-hour phone-ins about some new shoes somebody bought in a sale. Hey, can I say something vicious about racial minorities? No, bugger off. Boom. I never really wanted to work for commercial radio. I really wanted to work for the BBC, but they wouldn't have me because, see, the thing is, to work for the BBC, right, you have to have been to either Oxford or Cambridge and a public school. On the grounds you're going to be all right, you know, politically. Unfortunately, the KGB has got exactly the same idea. Don't know if you remember some of the great radio shows of the 40s, like Bandwagon Brezhnev Comrades, you know, with Golden-Hearted Burgess and Stinker McLean. Oh, what a glorious thing to be, busy working for the KGB. No, I don't remember them serials either, no. Anyway, I've been travelling around Britain again, looking for what's trendy for you, you know. Notice, by the way, I don't say Great Britain, you know, because I think that's a really weird imperialistic concept, Great Britain, you know. I mean, nobody says bloody brilliant France, do they? You know, or not bad Italy. Stupid, isn't it? I mean, it can't be that great, you know, 3 million unemployed and the country being run by a lunatic, you know. That's it, thank you. That wasn't funny, that was just satire, you know. I don't know if you remember satire, you know, it was very big in the 60s, you know. But I don't remember, if you remember the 60s. You remember the 60s, you know, when you used to dress up in your tie-dye caftan, you know, and you had a necklace made out of brown rice, you know. You had big flared trousers, you know. You felt like $1 million and looked like a right dildo. Actually, if you've got anybody else you want offending, send it in to me. All right. I'll tell you the thing. Thank you very much. I think the thing that's going to be very trendy in 1982 is unemployment, right? You know, I think there's a couple of judges that should be unemployed for a start. You know, I think they're wonderful, our English judges. Yes, I don't see why they should have cheap bus fares, no. My nanny carries me everywhere. Nanny, can you change my trousers, please? Seen some rioters, woo! We've, round our way, we've actually got a youth opportunities programme. It's actually called Rioting, and to kind of alleviate the rioting, the police have actually introduced community policing. Now, what happens with this is that a transit pulls up, a load of coppers pile out, right, pin you to the ground and try and tell you the frigging time. But also, in an effort to reach the community, you know, the police have been organising fashion shows, and everybody round our way calls them copperware parties. But I think the main danger with unemployment, really, the main danger is the terrible boredom, you know. And what happens with boredom is that it can very easily lead to drug abuse, right? And I'm actually very heavily into drug abuse myself, you know. No, I am. I'm really heavily into drug abuse, you know. I keep running into Boots and shouting insults at bottles of paracetamol. Thank you. Good night.